Hi guys, and welcome back once again to the FSL Female Esports League Valorant Open season number 4, first semi-finals of today. I'm Ray Richard, and joining me here, of course, is the amazing Illustrator from the Philippines. We just saw a pretty crazy quarterfinal series where Valkyrie Esports VN just came out on top versus the alternative ladies squad from Thailand, but they've had not much time to rest in between because they're up against Seven Sins right now in the first semifinals of today.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to find ourselves going straight into the game itself because we're ready to dive in. No more delaying. We've had enough of those. And let's talk about this map current selection right here. You can see on your screens, we've already found ourselves onto Bind. It is, of course, going to be... Let's take a quick look. Who actually chose this map? Right? Hold on, let me just put this.
I think so. Valkyrie's starting defense on this map, Seven Sins starting attack. I think it was Seven Sins that had the first map pick.
Yeah,
Yep, Seven Sins picked the map for
yes.
this one. So
Okay.
Valkyrie is going to start on defense. I mean, we
Yes.
saw this in the earlier quarter final series just because you start on defense on bind doesn't always guarantee you the map victory or even really the half round lead going into the swap.
Oh, yeah. Not at all. It's just sometimes because it really depends. Sometimes the players are just going absolutely insane. They have crazy games, and it doesn't really matter which you pick in the end. The destiny of Valorant sometimes it decides itself, regardless of what the players think. But let's go on to the hit itself towards B. It's quickly already one person going down. High B will get that kill onto Baban, who was lurking in that corner, and Cubby. But quick teleport, double teleport, make that a triple very soon. They will be rotating towards the A, hoping to beat the rotation here. And it looks like it's going to be a quick contest as Yoki now looking to open things up here. Seven Sins already towards that site. Lin FPP looking to lurk and be sneaky in this smoke right here. Will not be denying the plant, will not be denying the spike, even though she had the opportunity to. And now the retake situation is underway. 5v4 currently. Lin FPP looking for a head. Will not be availed any opportunities at the moment, though. The time is ticking away as Muffin finds one. Now, nice headshot right there, but will not be securing the kill. Muffin gets two. Gohaibi gets the third. Ditty will try one for response, but she's the last person left standing against an army of members right here from Seven Sins, though. She's played amazingly last game, but can she against the likes of Seven Sins? The answer is no. And 3 kills from Muffin in that round. An amazing offensive start.
Yeah, amazing shutout from the side of Seven Sins right there. And yep, Kaibi with that. A double kill. One thing that I wanted to point out from yesterday. So Kohaibi, for all of you viewers you're watching from the previous seasons, Kohaibi's previous IGN was Nyanko. I think a lot of our FSL viewers would recognize her more from Nyanko. The thing is, I mean, girl streams on Twitch. She's twitch.tv/Kohaibi. I think Nyanko is kind of like the smurf that she was using. So this season she just decided to, go back to her roots, go back to, that Twitch handle. I mean, if you guys watch her stream, it's just high level gameplay. She shot calls as well for this team. Meanwhile, she's getting those like entry frags. She's getting top of fragging consistently. So definitely the one to watch from her side.
Ooh.
And oof, nice shot with that shorty. Only has 2 bullets, however, so does need to reload after that one. Doesn't quite get it. That was really close. Was shot instead by the Spectre at close range from Muffin over in Hookah. So it's going to be a 2v4 bomb already ticking. Sova is pretty low already, but they do have the 2-man advantage. And that's going to make it 8-4v1. Is the nade gonna come out? Boban trying to get a good position right there to really frag on the exit, but isn't quite able to get that one off. Always a bit hard when you're forced to be eco like the pistols. You're never going to really win those quick draw versus the better gun. So a bit unfortunate, but a nice try regardless.
Definitely. They make it a little bit expensive. There is a couple of pickups. So, however, Ditty, because of that, not exactly having the best buy. They have 2 people on the Valkyrie side that are sitting not even on full armor. And in fact, Ditty's on a Spectre. If
Yeah,
I
this
may
is
dare to,
actually pretty interesting because the 7 Sin squad is going for 5 Spectre
oh yeah,
with a full shield because I think 4 of them were
no,
still
they
alive
kept
from
them
the
in the
last
previous
round.
round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So they're actually just going to keep them, which means that gun advantage mostly actually goes over to Valkyrie for
yeah,
this round. So if there's a
and that's
chance for
fine.
them, hmm
Because that's fine because seven sins, right? They're happy to play bonus round. If they win,
hmm
that's fine as long as they do. If they lose, it's fine as long as they do economic damage. But having said that, they do catch Orel off guard right there, and Monchi X will get another pick. Diving in, Muffin unable to close that gap soon enough though. Ditty dropping low on HP, still has a Spectre, but it's Ditty to find a second, yet again bringing her team back. Spectre finding an advantage, and they've turned this round around already. And Hopeless looking to close this round off, not going to be able to do that. Monchi X lurking here in this corner in elbow, making this somehow still possible because Ditty is basically at 0 HP. To a strong force of wind could actually just knock her out of this, but it's gonna be Lin FPP to close out this game. And the bonus round does go in the way of Valkyrie.
Usually when someone's that low, I just kind of tell my teammates, you know what, just kick them in the knee.
Yep.
That'll do it. Just like shoot them in the foot. You will get that kill. But yeah, so they do make it a 1-2 this time around. It's kind of what they need at this point because you know you start in defense on bind. It's kind of the better side. Definitely to start on, so you kind of expect them to be picking up more rounds.
Yeah.
Early Boombot gonna come out from Puka as well as down A main in response from Muffin.
Just some information play as the one-way smoke now is going to be deployed here towards that mid area. Not going to dissuade anybody from peeking it, however. The Owl drone will get spotted off without getting anybody tagged right up. But
Yeah,
Muffin,
they're actually two manning at Shower,
Yeah.
so they did send the drone as well as Phoenix was around Showers. They're already close to being outside. It looks like they want to have a coordinated push from both A main and Showers at the exact same time. What was that headshot through the smoke? What?
So Hybe still looking for more, though. Already opened things up quite significantly, leaving Boban rather, with just a stinger in a dream. Gets shot from the side, and Muffin will close that round off, and it's another round on the board here for Seven Sins. All part of their overall master plan.
Calculated.
Oh yeah, indeed. That's the reason why they went for those Spectres, because they're not afraid of losing that round in the end.
Yep, for sure. Also, I mean, Seven Sins, we've talked a lot about this team, and it's not without reason. I mean, this is the team that has won FSL season 2. They were the champions last season. However, they did lose to Celeste. They came in second, so now we're in the 4th season of FSL Valorant Open. They're definitely looking to make a comeback. Definitely want to have a strong showing in the semis, but of course their goal isn't just to here. They want to get into the finals and win against their rivals once more. This time around is going to be once again 2-2 with the Cypher over still at Link, trying to get a bit more information. Looks like they want to be waiting for their other duo right here and then have a coordinated push onto the site at the same time. There's a Muffin right there just really watching the back of Aurel as she lays the plant down.
Indeed.
Cypher roads.
And the retake now beginning. It does look like quite a tough one. There is an ulti from the Killjoy, will be used at the moment. And that's a nice boom bot over the APC just to make sure that they have some information though. But Aurel will already get the pick onto Hopeless You as Muffin now forced off that ulti here. Lin FPP pushing off the back of this available space that she's made. Now Machi X getting a double here. The spike going down soon enough. No, it's not going to be the case. It's 4 kills for Machi X to keep things alive. And another round on the board here for Seven Sins. Making another one, another great round. And they're holding the lead and the money advantage significantly.
Yeah, just some pretty excellent shooting as well as rotations coming out at the end of that round. Moji X picking up the triple kill at the end of that one. It did look a bit dicey when Killjoy popped out. Yeah, the Quadra, when she popped the lockdown, because it gives you so much time to start the diffuse. They did manage to get down to halfway before the wipe. But yeah, I've said it before in the previous seasons as well. Moji X, she's my girl, man. She's from Singapore, got picked up by this team that's I think there are two Thai players, one Malaysian, one Indonesian, and two girls from Singapore. So it's kind of a mishmash. It's a true Southeast Asian team, I want to say. But yeah, I'm a big Mochi X fan. We don't have a Singaporean team
Look at that.
in playoffs, unfortunately. So I just got to stand my Singaporean players, you know?
Nice paint shell. We'll get the opening pick right there, and they have information that Diddy's also on site. So that was basically a little bit awkward. Okay.
What?
Yeah, she was too close to the wall, which is why that didn't turn out properly. They used it anyway, though. Showstopper will make a nice connection. Kohabi is actually going to get that kill onto Hopeless now, and Yoki's following that up with a trade of her own now, leaving us into a 1v4. Lynn FBB has a lot on her plate. She's come huge for her team before, but it's going to be the clutch of the century if she actually even comes out of here with this round. I don't think it's possible, but, you know, maybe.
Yeah, never say never, but it is
Never.
gonna go. Yep, never. I mean, this time around, yeah, it is going to go over to 7 since in what looks like it might just be a quick game. We didn't have the previous quarterfinals that 7 Sins played in on the English stream. However, in their quarterfinals this morning, they actually went 2-0. They had two very fast games on Bind as well as Haven. Both games went 13-0.
Yeah.
It was an absolute shutout from their side. Of course, Valkyrie looks to be putting up a lot more of a fight this time around.
That's a double boom bot mid, and that paint shell almost making the connection that it needed, just not getting the right hit onto it. They actually get out of the radius just in time, but not without taking quite a bit of damage onto that Raise and Brimstone. Muffin now looking to peek a little bit further, but will not be spotting anyone just yet. Nice headshot right there from Boba. Looking for a second though. Not gonna get it, but it's a great 2 kills right now. Well played, and that's gonna be giving them a decent advantage. Hunter's Fury coming out will make a connection. No, it just misses barely though. Nice idea, and the shock dart comes out until Kohabi gets that kill onto Ditty. Now it's a 2v2. Let's see how this works out, because that's gonna be the knives missing completely. Hopeless You had a great chance right there, but Yoki denies her.
Plant gonna go down. There's Yoki getting the default plant up. Kohabi with that flash over around triple. Not gonna catch out anyone though. And Woof Woof right there inside Lamb.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can we just call her Woof Woof?
Yeah. Yeah, Woof Woof right now trying to see if she can make something happen, but no, it comes out. Hookah gets shot by Kohabi, who had that really good line of sight down outside U-Haul. Lamps might be.
Woof woof.
Woof woof. Cat says woof woof.
Cat says woof woof. Words to live by.
That is so cute.
I know, indeed. And it's like she's not only that name is not only super cute, but she's super good too. Like,
yep.
aim.
And the thing is, like, at this level, like, you can see as we're spectating, right, that the girls' crosshair placements are so on point. Bang on the head was those two Sheriff back-to-back kills. The thing is, it just comes down to faster reflexes, as well as just in general how well you play as a team, right? Communications, rotations. Like, it's not just about shooting.
And speaking of shooting, Muffin getting a nice timing on that, but there's the Hunter's Fury. Can she get a kill? Does actually land some damage. Not gonna find a kill, however. And going back to that Sheriff kill, those 2 kills, they were actually body shots. And the reason she actually got those kills is because of that paint shell and the boom bot earlier. So not to take away from how good her aim was, it's just that, you know, the coordination allows that to work off. You know, the coordination of those paint shells and then the Sheriff. It's really good stuff. But now rotation towards B is pretty much inevitable. They both get spotted out by that owl drone here. It's gonna be a spike plant here, but for how long will they be able to hold this?
Yeah, it's Cypher just really trying to cover her teammate right there. So they do manage to get the plant down. Now it's all about the retake. It is a 2v3, however, and on this side there are a lot of places you just really need to watch. There's CT, there's elbow. Yogi with that nice hit check. Gonna make this a 2v2, however, bad spot to really try and fire her dart in over at Elbow. Does get rushed by the Killjoy. It's gonna be a pretty easy diffuse, and it's gonna be a second round pickup from the squad of Valkyrie. It's really what they needed at this point.
Yeah, indeed. And they do have the Killjoy ulti next. If they play their cards right, they can win this round and make the economy suffer on the side of 7 Sins. However,
Kohabi's like maxed out already before her buy.
that's
She
what I'm
was at
saying.
9k.
She can still buy for a
What?
couple of rounds even though she loses. So
Yeah, they're good for another like 2 more
but
rounds.
because of the fact that they do have the Killjoy ulti, if they win this round cleanly, if they keep a lot of members alive and they use that Killjoy ulti properly, they could stabilize their economy. So this next round is arguably more important than the previous.
Yeah, the thing in FPS games, I think that some people just don't realize is that for economy, what's really important is you get those streaks down. It can be loss streaks or it can be win streaks. Just once you get those streaks, because if you lose one round and win the next, actually, it's not the best for your economy. Of course, you do want to win those rounds, but your loss streak max credits kicks in after at 2 or more for the streak, which is definitely an important point to know. Right now, Hookah has been smoked down. There's the orbital strike. It's gonna catch out DD, so she does a pick up 1, making this a 4v3 right now. There's the plant gonna go down. I think it's Aurel that's getting the plant down.
Yeah, indeed. And 4v3 retake situation, definitely still possible. A little bit difficult on the B side as well. They have lost the Killjoy ulti that I said would be so invaluable this round. Hopeless You missing that opportunity. Muffin capitalizes on it. And that's going to lead us to a 2v4 retake. It's very, very likely that they can do this now. Unless a miracle somehow happens. Muffin not gonna miss that opportunity as well. Nice tap to the head there. Secures them that round basically. And I think that's gonna be 7-2. That's gonna be a hard reset for Valkyrie.
Yeah, this is rough. Boban's just gonna use her satchel to make it faster out of the site, it seems. Not gonna see anyone over around the CT side, so she is safe. She's gonna take her gun into the next round, but that's just gonna be only 1 gun out of 5 that they do have right now. Let's see what they go for. It looks like they want to go for the eco instead. Yeah, she's sold off her shield. She's instead dropped the... Yep, nope, she's gone for the full shield. The rest of her team, though, kind of going a mix between 1 judge, 1 class, 2 classics, as well as the ghost, mostly light armor all around. So it's kind of like a half buy.
They've actually bought sheriffs and upgraded the classics. So they have upgraded their pistols. And what they're hoping to do is use that maybe to get close up and just to make things a little bit expensive. They have to damage the economy. And the Hopeless You, though, will get spotted out. Now they know where she is. Will be dashing out, though. Can they punish this? Boban is the only one with a rifle, so she has to get these shots. Will not get a single one, and that's the rifle gone. And that's basically the round here. DT just make things interesting with a judge. Doesn't escape, though. And that's going to be the one ghost that they have on their hand. It's going to be Bark trying to get this 4v1.
Not the best situation she could have found herself in. She is Sova though, so she is going to have that recon dart available. So she does know where they are, however. Does hear footsteps actually in U-Haul, so she knows that they're hunting for her. Yeah, that was always going to be a difficult 1v4 with just a pistol. But I mean, you know, as we said earlier as well, if you've only got a pistol, there's not that much point in trying to eco that into the next round. So, like, you know, kind of at that point, hopefully you hope that you can get a trade, kind of make the person with the more expensive gun, like a rifle, have to buy into the next round. I think that was what she was hoping for. Didn't quite manage it at the end, but was a good try regardless.
And now Boban, because of the fact that she force bought in that previous round, will have to sit on a sheriff. So a little bit of a questionable buy right there. I do want to ask you real quick. Each country has their own version of Bark, as we've seen from Gao Gao. You know?
Yeah.
Vietnam, it's mostly Gao Gao from Vietnam. But before I talk about that, showstopper, double satchel, will land nicely onto DT. Follows it up with an amazing kill onto Gao Gao. Look at that play from Muffin.
Spike planted.
Spike will be planted now. 5v3. Retake is tough, but not impossible. Hopeless here looking to close that gap. Cypher camera will be spotted out. Hopeless gets that kill onto Muffin, who did so impressively open that side up. Question is, can they find their own way into the side now? It's going to be Bobanthi make full use of that Sheriff with a headshot kill onto Mochi X. That's over onto B-Long. Can't pick up the gun though because she's currently being guarded, but from the back she's shot by Lin FTP. Showstopper coming up right here. It's a 2v1. That's going to be Hunter's Fury used. Can she even use it? But answer is no. And the timing is just not there for her. Kohabi will go down in the end. And that's another round on the board right there for the side of Seven Sins. Well played for them. And going back to our point real quick, what is it in Chinese that people say bark bark?
In Chinese?
What is, I mean, of all the languages,
they say Wang Wang.
Wang Wang?
Yeah.
Oh
Wang
man,
Wang.
okay. In the
I mean,
Philippines,
I can't make it sound like a dog. Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a dog.
Yeah, no, because, yeah, I feel like in none of the languages it sounds like a dog either. In English, like, there was so many, though. There was, like, bow wow and bark bark. I don't know,
Woof,
man. Like, yeah, woof woof.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Cat says woof woof. That's just so cute. Anyway, it's already 4v5. One of the members from Seven Sins going down, but Mojix does get that good kill onto Boban, making it a 4v4. Hopeless you picking up that one on Kohabi outside showers, but 3v3 Hunter's Fury gonna come out, and then they've got that teleporter sound, so they have the sound cue. Know that there's a rotation. It looks like they're bringing Spike over onto B, actually really sneaky. They know that no one there just yet. Sova only right now running around the back of a CT.
From the shadows play just to get towards that side sooner backfires, and that brings us to, instead of a 3v2, it's now a 2v2. That shock dart could make a connection. Fortunately for her, it doesn't. Aurel from the corner gets one, looking to end this round right here. Could make it huge, but just hides in the smoke, but gets punished instead. Gao Gao, what you got for us? Like, what you got for us? Because B looking the wrong way. Oh no, she's looking the wrong way. No, Mochi X closes it down. It's gonna be a 10-2 half.
Give me a corpse. Switching sides.
Yeah, that was really close at the end there. Pretty clutch. Nice shooting. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Mochi X right there, if they're really good. That nice headshot onto the jet just from the side of the cloud burst, where she barely saw her before she went in. It's definitely very nice to them.
I think that was Aurel.
Aurel?
Yeah, that was Aurel. But then it gets taken out in the smoke herself. So
looks like
every time that Gao Gao wins a round, I'm just gonna say Gao Gao.
Go for it.
We're
at the first round after the swaps, mostly Ghost and Pistols. This time around, Seven Sins already pulling ahead with the 10 versus 2 lead. So can't imagine that things are going to get any better for Valkyrie, who have to attack now on the CT side behind the map. But we will see. Open there, very fast entrance onto side, just checks out elbow really nicely before she goes for the default plant on the left side. A rotation coming around from Seven Sins. They are 2 members over at the back of CT, but only have 3 members left right now. 1 through Hookah. There is Kohabi and 2 from CT.
Ooh, okay. And a little bit of a chance here for... Oh, Gao Gao won the round. Go go!
Well, I don't know I don't know if I should encourage this or
Little Gao Gao. The Vietnamese never mind. You know what? Never mind. Okay.
All right, so back to the game. Valkyrie Esports VN did pick up the first pistol round, so we'll see if they can snowball this into a round 2 victory. Seven Sins almost certainly is going to eco. There's the shorty with the level 10 Killjoy contract shorty skin.
It took me so long to get that. Like,
Big
I'm telling
same.
you, big.
Oh my god. Because she was new, right? So most of us don't have any more like free agent unlocks left. So then we had to just slowly level up the contract from level 1.
Exactly.
Man, that was painful.
Indeed. And Muffin from the back right there, unable to get that kill. DT will close out the round, and it's 10-4. Only 6 rounds, ladies and gents. It's definitely not impossible. I've seen comebacks like this happen. 6 rounds in a row on the defensive side, on the offensive side. I think it's possible if you can coordinate your attacks, if you can play smart, use those teleporters wisely here on Bind. It's not an impossibility.
Yeah, definitely not going to count Valkyrie Esports VN out just yet. I mean, we've seen this happen. I sometimes see this happen when I'm waiting for my friends to come out of their ranked game where they're like
Right?
11. When they're like 11-3, then it becomes like 11-7, and then it becomes
then it's
11-11.
12.
Yeah.
And then they're
So-
going into triple overtime. You're like, oh my god.
and then they lose.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you know what? We're not playing the next game.
And
And,
then-
I'm like, I waited 50 minutes for that, for you to ditch me? Come on. Don't you want revenge? Jeez,
Story
guys.
of my life. And
Big
look at this
mood.
push here coming up right. And Kohabi with a double spray down over from the box. Denies that over from Lamps rather. And that's going to be 2 quick kills, 2 trades here, leaving us in a 2v2. Magic number is 2 in this round as the spike is going to head towards towards B. It's going to go down without a shadow of a doubt. Has a smoke though. Teleport will come in. Has to smoke off Hookah. I think that would be the safest play at the moment, but we'll try to find her way into elbow. Smoke's now coming out, but don't forget that there still is that Cypher camera to be coming out here, denying Lin FPP any chance at here coming through. And they even have this Cypher trap towards B long, so they can only really come from. Oh, she knows.
Oh,
She
she's
knows
so
that the bomb's not-
low.
Yeah,
She's
but
so
she
low
knows no one's
too.
tapping the bomb. She knows no one's tapping the bomb. This could be it. No, Machi expects the
Oh.
right corner. And Lin
No more
FPP
charges left.
plays that smartly, but she just got outsmarted at the very last second.
Yeah, that's really. It was always gonna be really hard for Lin right there, just because one of the 2 members left alive on Seven Sins was the Cypher. So with that camera, it's pretty much a 3rd-person setup that they are going to have so much vision down onto B site to really figure out where she was. But a good try. Regardless, also, I mean, I always like to see those sneaky plays coming out from Omen when he does that teleport, and then the spike plan. Knew that there were 2 people on A, knew that B was absolutely clear. So does get her team that extra credit money from the spike plant. And yeah, it's gonna be 11 versus 4.
Yeah.
So just 2 more rounds for Seven Sins.
I mean, of course, she was obviously going for the clutch, and 300 credits in the end. It's going to help them along the way, maybe come back from this. But it's still got to be. She's got to get the rounds. You still got to get the rounds here. It's already a tough first map, and it's a tough way to come back into this. So every single thing that you can get in your favor definitely help you along here. And as I say that, it's a hit towards the A, looking like a 4-man rotation already. Showstopper coming out will not take anyone down though. But this point in time, Muffin lurking around the smoke, hoping to get a little creative. Orel gets one. Muffin gets the follow-up. It's Lin FPP to trade that kill, but they've already lost so many people. 2 players left standing and fully blind. Kohabi gets one. Looking for the trade. Jiggling in the corner, and it's a nice double peek right there at the very end to close down that round and brings us into match point.
Match point.
Kohabi's shooting is just so nice to watch. I mean, I'm used to watching her this because sometimes I do watch her Twitch stream. But I mean, it's just she knows exactly where to put her crosshair, but she also knows where people are most likely to be on the map. When you saw her exit from U-Haul, her crosshair was just bang on that tiny dot to the right side of the boxes, and that's how she's been netting all these fast kills. I mean, she's top frag for her team. She's definitely showing up today.
Oh yeah, unfortunately though, the rest. Fortunately, the rest of her team is also sort of keeping pace right here. I wouldn't even say it's a single person doing all the hard carry.
For
like
sure.
we've seen earlier, it was really just a good balance of coordination. I think it was exemplified with that last double peek at the very end. Shows how well coordinated they are.
Going to be a split B push this time around from the squad of Valkyrie Esports Vietnam. Don't quite have much control yet though. There's the pain shells coming out just as a distraction while they go through the teleporter over towards Showers. DD does get taken out though by Aurel, but the rest of the team is already here trying to get a push onto A. It is a 3v4, however.
Oh, look at this double back right here. This is dangerous because she could get caught off by that Brim and will definitely do that. Aurel takes out Hopeless You, who was trying to get creative with the teleports now, but Yoki now head-to-head currently with Lin FPP will maybe try to
30
teleport
seconds
out.
left.
In fact, will be caught with that smoke. And that should be it. 13 and 4. That's the first game here. And 7 sins to dominate Valkyrie in this first map.
Whew, what an absolute shutout from the squad of Seven Sins. I mean, huge credits to Valkyrie Esports of Vietnam as well. I mean, that was definitely a much closer game than we saw Seven Sins put on in the quarterfinals as well as yesterday in the group. So they absolutely dominated too. I mean, I think really well played from all 10 girls. I mean, Valkyrie Esports, this is, of course, their first time making it into the playoffs. So kind of unfortunate for them that, you know, it's their first time making it into the knockout stages and they're going up against a team such as Seven Sins. But I think we've definitely seen a couple of very good games from them. It definitely proved why they got picked up by their organization in between last season and now.
Oh, yeah. Just goes to show Seven Sins proving why they're one of the favorites in this current tournament right now. They will be going up against potentially Celeste, who earlier won their first game in their series. And of course, you can check out Celeste's games happening on the other stream if you're interested in seeing how they're playing out. But of course, for us, we'll take a quick look at the brackets. Why don't we show this right now? I think we're able to.
Yeah, I think Celeste has made it through. I think our side of the bracket is
Oh,
a
yeah.
bit later because
there you go.
we had a 2-1 earlier, whereas their side was a 2-0. So I think they started their semifinals a bit earlier. I think it looks like it is confirmed to be a Seven Sins versus Celeste final. Yep, got word from production. It's definitely a Seven Sins versus Celeste final. And I gotta say, I'm hyped. I mean, this is pretty much the finals that I definitely wanted to see. It's the exact same finals from last time around. But yeah, it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be a hype best of 3 series after this.
Yeah, definitely. But in the meantime, of course, we'll take a short break. But before that, do not forget to thank our sponsors. That's me thanking our sponsors: Dreamcode, Yahoo, Super Solid, and Intel. Thanks for making this all happen. When we come back, it's going to be the second game of the series. Will Valkyrie make a comeback, or is it going to be Seven Sins heading off to the grand finals to meet their rival Celeste? We'll find out after this. So don't touch that browser. Welcome back to the FSL. It is, of course, the Valorant Open 4 here. And we just saw a shutout of a game done none other by Seven Sins, who are looking to take the lead yet again and go to the grand finals where they will be meeting their rival Celeste. But they still have one more game to go if they want to do that, and it has to be up against Valkyrie. Now, I'm Illustrado. Joining me is Ray Richu. What do you think of that last game? Tell me all about it as we dive into this next game right now.
Whew, I mean, well, game's about to start, so we don't have all that much time. But I mean, I think as we said at the end of game number 1, Seven Sins pretty much shut out Valkyrie Esports VN in that first map. However, there were a couple of rounds where Valkyrie really showed some very good play. I mean, we saw them earlier today in the quarterfinals as well. They've got really good shooting, got really good crosshair placement, also have some pretty fast rotations. You can tell that they're at a really comfortable level communicating with their team as well. I think that the reason why they lost the first map is just that Seven Sins has that slight edge above them in terms of communications, rotations, and shooting, just in a bunch of skills.
You mean basically better the whole game. Like,
so,
you literally...
yeah, so it's going to be rough. It's going to be a hard map, but we'll see if they can make it happen. Of course, we are on split this time around. The game has started.
And they're all dead.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was fast.
That was rather quick. Yeah, that round quite literally flew by. I mean, you saw Muffin dash into the site, and like right after that, everybody else just died like one by one.
Yeah, there was this one round. It was one of the last couple of rounds on Bind earlier where Muffin also where the Raze, right? She threw her satchel and then she missed. Like she was trying to get that shot on the landing or in the air, and then she missed. And I was just like, I'm not gonna say anything. This is like the when you're streaming and it happens, and you're like, I hope no one saw that. We all saw that, but we're just gonna let that one slide.
Ooh. Nice play from Muffin. Gets 2 kills. Has to reload right now, but the crossfire is perfect. It's just flawless. Just like this round. Look at that. The dash in, the trade of the aggro here. Aurel backing up her teammate. The coordination between that crossfire, it was just amazing. Just goes to show what high caliber, high level play we're seeing here from Seven Sins right now. And it's hard to break through that. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I mean, we said it a couple of times during the competition already that on the split, it's such a CT focused map that you can really see that when you've got a team such as Sins, who's such a high level team, and they start on defense, you can really just see how polished they are, how used they are to playing this. Did he whiff that? I think it was Molly.
No, that was just clearing out the angle just to make sure
I'm
nobody was
blind.
there. Yeah, it's okay. But
I
think
need to
with the DC,
adjust my hearing levels.
yeah,
Give me
it's a
sec.
DC, isn't there? Look at this. Raze is AFK.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh,
Oh
no,
wait,
she's
no,
back.
she
Okay.
just she had the spike too. So
Yeah, she was just hanging out maybe. Oh, you know who's not chilling? Aurel pushing aggressively. Diddy looking for the trade though. They
yeah,
do not
girl is
want to allow
no
them.
chill in right now. Just
Yep.
kind of hanging around. Oh no, around male, but does get
player
pincered
remaining.
right there, both the boombot and from behind her.
Yikes.
Now it's gonna be 1v5. Kohabi already on the hunt there, very aggressive satchel. Diddy just actually kind of hiding in sewer. I say hiding, but she's making so much noise, so they can definitely
30
hear the
seconds
water
left.
from the sound cue. They're not really anywhere closer. I think the jet might be able to hear her from around the corner since she's all the way in the middle of the sewer. Now it looks like, yep, Muffin going on the hunt, just pre-firing the left and the right.
Oh, well, Diddy gets 1 though, so it's not entirely bad loss. I mean, did
Yeah,
they
I
force
mean-
that round? That's my question. Did they force? No, they did.
No,
they did. They did force.
Wait,
Look at that. They don't have money. They did force. Why?
I
though?
think maybe half because Diddy really poor. She's got the spec to the rest of them. Yeah, you're right. They did.
They did force, and
Yeah,
it's weird.
yeah,
and
which
Diddy's forcing
means-
again.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Keep it together.
Yeah. I guess she's just confident in her shooting skills. I mean, if there's going to be one person on the Valkyrie side that you want to count on to clutch out the situations or to really make those expensive gun buys, the force worth it, it's going to be DD. So we'll see. Muffin right now popping her ultimate on the jet already. It is a 2v4. Some really nice shooting on the Sheriff once again from Hopeless You. This time playing the Raze, not her signature jet that we've been seeing earlier on. Kaibi with the pre-fire. They do know that they're around there. Gets that
Ace.
very nice shot.
Ace. Ace.
Girl! Clip that!
Nice.
I like how you're just because we don't have the caster cameras because we're live in game and I can just see you just nodding very slowly appreciatively as she's getting the ace.
Nice. Like all I can
You're
say.
like, yep,
I approve.
nice. Slow nod, chef's kiss. Yeah, I mean, we were expecting Kahibi to show up today, and she definitely has. I think she won herself a lot of fans from season 2 when she was just displaying this high level of play in terms of shooting. And also just the fact that she's doing this and shot calling
Nice.
for her team is just really impressive. Just having to keep track of everyone on the map.
Oh, and they break through the crossfire. So this means that there's an entrance into A. Look at that. They get the kill onto Aurel, who was holding the entrance for Muffin. And Muffin's too low to contest any more angles like this. And Ditty's already, look at this. Ditty snuck up onto CT. This could prove to be very deadly here, but the spike is already heading somewhere else, though.
Oh, she hears
Diddy's
them.
checked. Oh no, Diddy got checked. Thought that she could maybe get a little bit of a sneaky kill, and it's now all up to Hopeless. who had the spike, was looking to get a little creative with what she was going to do, but
Oh, she'll get to B real faster though. However, you can see already a Muffin. Oh, Muffin looked like she wanted to run from the back of CT over towards B just to make sure, but she stopped in the end.
oh
Hopeless
my
right now.
god.
Looks like she wants to go for the kills instead, even though she's won before. Instead of
No,
the plant
this is the
though.
right play. It's the right play
Mhm.
because she knows she's in a 1v4. If she just plants, then she's in a lot of trouble. But if she gets a
Yep, she
couple
can
of kills,
defend.
she can somehow still defend this. She knows where one more is behind her though, so this is still looking likely. Now she has information on both. Hopeless you looking to make this into a 1v1. Oh no, if she hit that kill, if she got that kill, that would have been a 1v1 in the end. Very doable and nice attempt from Hopeless you. Very smart play. You can clearly saw what she wanted to do with that play, and it's just unfortunate she missed the shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, she's just making the best of a bad situation there, right? She are 1v4. She got to be. She realized side was clear, and she realized she was there first. I think it was a very smart decision when you realize like, oh, site is clear, but instead of planting, you use that extra time to get into a good position to get some kills and try and make it more even for later on if you do manage to get the plant. So good decision making. Unfortunate that it was 1v4. She got half of them. She wasn't able to get all of them that time
Yeah.
around.
Made things expensive though, definitely, but it has to be an eco in the end. Hopeless you. Showstopper, let's see what you got. Can she actually stop the show? And she gets one kill, so that was very nice, but it was traded out in the end anyway. So now it's a 2v4. Rolling Thunder is available. I highly doubt that they're going to use it. Unless maybe they get one pick off, and then I'd say it would be worth it. In the meantime, though, it's going to be Gao Gao just looking for maybe a head to spot out with that Vandal in her hand.
Yeah, it's a really cute interaction between the Rays, Satchel and the Boombot right there, popping the Satchel and the Boombot up in the air. And there's the lockdown gonna come down over in Garage, so it's pretty safe spot. They know that they've got no one really coming around the flank to try and destroy the lockdown, so they've got a pretty good position on this. We're gonna use it to clear outside for a while, but it doesn't quite reach over to the back corners or CT, so it's going to be pretty easy, I think, for 17 to try and go for the retake. And there you can
30
see
seconds
Muffin
left.
picking up a one kill does go down. However, it's going to be Woof Woof who's down to 32 HP. Yogi is pretty low as well, but they do have the man advantage. Omen still up, so 1v2. Can Gao Gao clutch this one out?
She knows
Oh,
that
she
they're
needs to
waiting
peek
for her to
left.
plant. Oh no.
Oh!
Just doesn't get the timing, but I like what Gao Gao did there. It's a good call. She knows that they were waiting for her to plant, and the moment that they heard the plant, they were both gonna peek her, which is why Gao Gao was trying to look for like a little bit of a kill before she went and planted the spike.
Yeah,
Just
because
didn't
she
go her
knew.
way.
Yeah, she knew that. The thing is, when you use the Killjoy lockdown early on, when you use it offensively into sites, so for example, B Garage on Split, or also B on Ascent when you put it near the boxes where the orb is as well. The thing is, it does clear out the site, but not for very long. So it's always really easy for the defense side.
Yeah.
They just run out, they wait for it to run down the timer on the lockdown, they go back in. So she
Uh-huh.
knew that, which is why she didn't plant first.
And yeah, she didn't plant first, and because she wanted to get into a 1v1 before she planted the spike. Otherwise, it would be a 2v1 retake. And in that case, it's not very favorable either. So it's both of those things. And as you're joining us now into this next round, man, 7 Sins, they just look very, very much unstoppable here.
Yeah, they're so clean.
So crisp.
Taking a bit of, yep, backing out into Garage right there, taking that 2 seconds to remove the tracking dart. Cypher Cage was popped over at the start of Garage as well to block out vision. There's a nanostorm kind of buying time, causing a bit of a distraction right there, but she's again 1v4 right now. It's going to be a bit rough because they don't have bomb, and you can tell 7 Sins this time around. They've pretty much got most of their team just watching bomb, making sure that
three
Gaga isn't
people.
going to be able to retrieve it. Yep, that was gonna be impossible.
Yeah. I mean, walking out of B main with 3 people staring down at you, that's
Yep.
not a good time.
Yep, not your day, man. Today is
Yep.
not your day.
Especially with a 7-0 scoreline like this, and remember, they're attacking. I mean, sorry, excuse me, they're defending on the side of Seven Sins, which is, natural that they're winning like it. But you still, like we said yesterday, you still have to get something on the attacking side.
Yep, looks like this time it's gonna be 5 men over on A. There's the running back, so they know that someone is over at ramps. Yoki, just gonna shoot that blind down from screens.
Currently, though, Crossfire is fully set up. It's a full 4-man rotation here towards this A angle. Boban looking to get one, backed up right there, so they get 2. And Hopeless U will be taken down in response now. It's going to be 4-2. And this is the best round that they've had so far. Kohabi will bring things back with 2 quick kills. Suddenly, everything's falling apart. And then he's actually even going to get a 3rd. Oh my god, Lin FPP brings it to a 1v1. Has the information. Will be using that Shrouded Step to get away. Low, oh my, and she's detained. And she knows where she is. This is the round. This is the round that they win.
Yep, Lin managing to clutch that one out. Kohabi tried her best after she got detained, but I think was really the downfall for Seven Sins just now was I think they didn't realize that someone had broken through over from ramps. You could see when we saw Muffin get shot, she actually got shot from behind.
Yeah.
So maybe just a bit of comms on the team. They didn't just say that someone had made it behind them.
Yeah.
I think they were still holding their position as she and Kohabi were over at the heaven window.
And the thing is, though, that look at the economy. They're broke. But as I say that, look at that entrance. Confident peek right there by Gao Gao. Looking for more, though. Playing from screens, Aurel will be pushing towards this area. Nice peek right there, chasing off Ditty, who did try to get too aggressive, trying to secure more map control. And what is that? That headshot, that pixel angle. Loving this current accuracy from Aurel. It's absolutely phenomenal at the moment. Showstopper available also, and this retake is looking inevitable. Showstopper doesn't even need it, and yes, she actually does get it in the end. Nice set of plays right there. Good coordination, good communication once more from Seven Sins.
Yes. Whew, absolute show-stopping play this time. They did lose that previous round, did give us some doubts just, for a minute and a half, but definitely the last round, they're back. It's like 8-1, just absolutely not giving Valkyrie Esports at the end any chance to try and do something. The thing is, Valkyrie Esports, I mean, they definitely have been trying a lot of different strategies. We've seen them switch it up. We've seen them go from A to B. We've seen them do that fast A. We've seen them try and mid to A with that slow push as well. But it just seems as if each time just Seven Sins have their number and able to just counter it perfectly. Looks like it's gonna be at mid to A this time around.
And I don't surmise that they're going to be able to do very... Oh, look at this. Muffin misses. What a whiff, though. Oh, my God. Lin FPP's there to pick up the pieces. And Yoki's right there to back up her team. Gets 2, doesn't get 3. And that's going to leave us into a 1v3. Scratch that. Mochi X ends that situation as Gao Gao goes down 9-1 right now. And things are looking dire.
Yeah, this might be close to the last shutout of game 1, I think is what we're starting to see. Yeah, Judge coming out from Muffin this time around. Of course, a bit of a nerf to Judge on gap closer agents, most notably like your Jet and your Raze from I think it was 2 or 3 patches ago. They definitely did lower the accuracy of the shotgun when you're in the air. Gap closing, but it's still very powerful if you have a short angle like that. That Muffins does have. Picks up 1, picks up a 2, picks up a 3. Can she make it a quadra? No, gets it taken down by Boban finally, but that just means it's going to be an instant for V1 at this point. Boban uses the running back. What can she do to see someone over on ramps, though? Whiffs the headshot. Goes back to original location. Has the flash, though. Tries to shoot, but doesn't quite make the hit shot happen either. And that was a missed opportunity, I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, she had the flash, she had the blind down onto 2 members of a Seven Sins, but just wasn't quite able to clutch it out at the end.
Just a little panic, a lot maybe and a little bit of tilt maybe from Boban right there, because that
Yeah.
flash was perfect. She gets 3, and I guess
Mm-hmm.
what happened was she saw oh, they're all flash. Which one do I kill? And then she kind of doesn't know which one to shoot from.
Yeah, I agree. And she had the slower gun as well. You could see
Yeah.
her line of sight, right? It went from A main and then it went to the right and then it went back to the left. Just that slight second of hesitation just really cost her. And good headshot from Aura. Can she make it a double kill? No, gonna get taken down by Gao Gao. Muffin right now gonna make it through ropes, trying to make it as quick as she can to back up her team. Boban does get taken down over in heaven. His ultimate being used. Doesn't quite connect, however, Muffin this time with that operator. Yoki
Ooh.
picks up a good kill onto Hopeless You. It's already a 1v2. Killjoy is so low. Does it get taken out? And I feel for Gaga, man. She got a, what, double, triple kill that
Yeah.
round, and it still was not enough to clutch things out by the end.
Yeah, see, Gao's probably wondering what do I have to do right? Because he's the only. Well, Hopeless You is performing kind of okay, but the thing is, Gao is the only one round per round making some progress for her team. Like, obviously, no offense to these amazing female players, but they definitely do have to step up the pace because Hybe is running over all of them.
Yeah, Grabby's having a
Field it, 20 kills,
absolute
3 deaths.
banger of a game. Yep. She's I mean, she was top frag in game 1,
Yeah.
and she's top frag again. I think that performance just speaks for itself each time we see her play. It's an absolute star.
Well, pistol round. First round of the half. Muffin here looking to make her entrance towards heaven. We'll be hearing all those ropes coming in right now. And from the back, missing those shots, will finally make the connection she needs. That's going to be Muffin right here from the top side, and they're pinching in Gao from the side. And 3v5 retake situation, not looking likely. Boban makes one kill. Still has to find 4 more, though. Lin FP's in a lot of trouble here. Definitely not in a great place in the ramps. That's going to be Lin FPP, the last person standing between 7sins and match point. Can she come up huge here? That's the question. Finds 1. Looking for 3 more as she rotates down below ramps. Maybe trying to head on towards site. That's a nice smoke right there to maybe give her some space. It might bite her in the back, though, is the question. Look at the knife! No, Kobe! Oh, no!
Oh, that BM play! She had 5 health, too? Oh my god, you can see her teammate Yoki's like, girl, really pointing the gun at Kohabi at the point. The thing is, I saw in the middle of the round that Kohabi was already at 5 HP. And the thing is, you're on Raze, you've got no self-healing tools, you've got 3 other members of your team alive, it's a 4v1. At that point, I think most people will find a safe spot and just let their team go on the hunt for the omen. Kohabi was like, not me. I'm gonna hide here. I'm gonna just take out my knife and win that round. What was that?
Oh my god, the BM, man, the BM.
Oh my god.
Well,
I love this girl.
What on earth? How does even Muffin get up that close? That's ridiculous. Just dashes on, dashes up. Normally you pinch B, but it's the other way around, and Muffin ends the game with 3 kills on the shotgun. The judge. Amazing play. 13-1, going to the grand final. 7sins will meet their previous rival Celeste. Good job on them.
That judge play, man. I mean, Riot, please nerf shotgun on Jet, on Raze. They tried nerfing it once. Some say it's not enough, as we just saw from in the hands of a Muffin over in heaven. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. And the thing is, Judge has 7 bullets. So the thing is, if you're on pistol round and you buy Shorty, it only has 2 bullets. So if they're going to 5-man rush, which is usually what a lot of people do during the pistol rounds, it's less broken because you have to reload after the second shot. Judge, however, has 7 shots. If you get it straight in the head at close range, it's an instant kill. So yeah, that's one thing maybe Riot could consider fixing in the future patches. But of course, huge congratulations to the squad of 7sins for making it into yet another FSL Valorant Open final. I think we are gonna go for a short break to let Seven Sins, just kind of reset a bit before going into the very last best of a three series for today. Guys, you definitely don't want to miss the
Yeah.
grand finals that will be played in a while. Go grab a snack, get some tea, get some bubble tea or something, and we'll see
Oh,
you guys
man.
back here in just a bit.